voice and this is the second one. So there are totally two voices. To know, it's like each and every voice are already given a particular name. So to know the name or to know the ID of that, so two voices. So everyone knows the computer language starts from either zero. No, it doesn't start from one. It starts from zero. So the first voice is saved as zero. So the index is zero. Zero index dot ID. If I print this value, you can see the voice named is David. So it's a male voice. And if I want to know the second voice, what is the voice which I have in the second one? So if I print as the index as one, and if I run it, you can see the voice is named as Zira. So there are two voices in total in my PC, and the first one is David, and the second one is Zira. So I also get to know what is the IDs of them. So this is using the index and dot ID. You'll get to know according to the required one. So what I was saying is, to print the voices, there are two voices for my PC which are pre-installed. So I'll print the voices which are there. The variable voices are, so first voice is this, the object is at this voice object here, and the second object or the voice is here. So in total, I am having two voices installed in my PC. Now to know what each voice is, what are the voices, what are the IDs of the voice, I'll be using the command called uh, 0 dot id. What 0 here is, it is the index of the voice. So in total there are two voices. So the computer numbering starts from 0 and 1. So the voice starts from 0 and 1. So the first voice is named as 0 index, whereas the second is named as first index. So for that, to know about the first voice, I'll be using the index 0, voices 0 dot id. And if I run this, you can see the ID of the voice is named as David. Whereas if I run it, if I want to know about the second one, the second voice is named as Zira. It is a female voice. So first one, David, is a masculine voice, male voice, and second Zira is a female voice. So now after I don't want to print the voices every time, so I'll be commenting it. I'll comment the voices now. So I need to use any one of the voice. We can use either David or Zira. So to make sure which voice you want to use, or to confirm the voice which you want to use, you need to use the command called engine dot set property. So set property, and then voice. The property voice should be voices one dot id. So I'll be using Zira as my voice, or as my voice to my personal assistant. So I put the index as one. So if you want to use David, you can put the index as zero. It's up to you which voice you want to use. I want to use Zira, so I'm be using one. That means the index one. That means the second voice will you be using. I think there are no errors or no doubts until here. So now I will define a function called speak. So what speak function is, it this function, whenever I run this function, whenever I give this function, it makes my voice assistant to speak or to tell whatever the line which I type or which I gave it to speak. So for that, the function speak runs in this way. That is, suppose say let us say speak argument is audio. That means whatever is there in place of audio, whatever is there, it need to speak out that. To speak out that, it say engine dot say, what we need to say is audio. So whenever in place of audio any text is there anything, the engine need to speak it out to say that is what the speak function is. After saying, engine should not stop. So I'll use dot engine dot run and wait. So this is what speak function is. So now let's test it out whether it can tell what I'm telling anything. So I'll tell speak. Oh, I want it to speak like hello everyone. So let's run it out and see.
Hello everyone.
You can see my voice assistant had spoke to me. It told her everyone. So it's about the voice is Zira. Suppose if I use David as my voice,
Hello everyone.
so this is the David voice. So there are two voices. So I'll be using Zira for everything. So this is a speak function. So now the one part, the first main part is done. I can make my personal assistant to speak with me. So whatever I tell to speak, it can speak with me. So the first part or the one step is done, that we can make a personal assistant to speak with us. So I hope everyone are clear with this. Yeah. So now, so after this, the next part is that now I need to speak with the virtual assistant. That means I need to speak with the computer. So for that, it need to recognize my voice. It need to recognize what I'm telling, and it need to convert that into text, and the text then it will compare it to the commands which I'm giving. So for that, we use pip install speech. Yeah, for that now I'll use pip install speak recognition. So yeah, so speech recognition is successfully installed in my. So what it does is it actually recognizes my speech, what I'm telling, and it converts into text. So that's what actually speech recognition does. Now, if everyone install this, then I'll go ahead. Yeah. So now I'll import that package. Import speech recognition as SR. So I don't want to, whenever to use the speech recognition, I don't want to type the whole speech underscore recognition. So instead of it, I'll type SR. Then it automatically assumes SR is equal to speech recognition. That is what as a speech SR is.